Let's get back to the Lagos State House of Assembly, where 17 commissioner nominees have been disqualified by the lawmakers. Abimbola Agbebiyi joins me now for more on this development. Abimbola, that's over 40% of the people on this list. What happened?
Yes, Nifemi, quite huge. And of course, this move or decision by the lawmakers has been described as unprecedented. It is happening for the first time, Nifemi, in the history of the Lagos State House of Assembly, where we'll be having this huge number of governors' nominees who have just been disqualified by the lawmakers. I could recall that during the last administration, we had two commissioner nominees who were disqualified by the House, but having a number as huge as 17 is actually cause for concern, and a lot of people have described this as unprecedented, like this has never happened in the history of the House. You recall that 39 names of the governor's nominees were forwarded to the House on the 3rd of August by the governor, of course, and a 12-man ad hoc committee was set up by the House, of course, started with the responsibility of screening these commissioner nominees. And this exercise, lasted for 4 days, where we had the commissioner nominees coming in, for the screening, where questions, were being asked and they were being drilled by the lawmakers. But I tell you that a lot of people actually saw this coming, going by, information and, things people were hearing and activities that led to, the screening exercise, which of course started on the 13th of August. But I tell you, Nifemi, it's the first time we'll be having this huge number of commissioner nominees being disqualified.
Do we know those who made it and those who did not?
Okay, so before me, names of those who made it. I have names of persons who did not make it. I don't know if I can run through the list.
Exactly. I think that obligations are more concerned about those who have been disqualified.
Okay, we're going to have the names on the screen soon, but just before then, let me quickly run through the names I have here with me. We are starting with Mr. Folabi Ayotayo. He's from Agege. He has been confirmed. Honorable Layode Ibrahim, that's a former member of the Lagos State House of Assembly. One of the former members of the Night Assembly. He made it. He was confirmed. Mr. Tokumbo Wahab, that's the former Special Advisor to the Governor on Education, was also confirmed. We have Dr. Jide Babatunde confirmed. Rotimi Ogunwuyi was disqualified. Benga Oyeride was confirmed. Lawal Pedro was also confirmed. Mobolaji Ogunlende, of course, was confirmed. Mr. Jamiu Ali Balogun, also confirmed. Mr. Olakunle Rotimi Akodu, confirmed. We have Engineer Ramide Adiyoye, disqualified. Mrs. Toke Benson Awoyinka has been confirmed. Mr. Mushokwe Folu George, disqualified. Mr. Abdul Kabir Ogungo, confirmed rather. Dr. Adekunle Olayinka, also confirmed. We have Mr. Idris Aregbe, also confirmed. Mr. Yakub Adedayo Alebiosho, also confirmed. Honorable Bola Olumegbon, confirmed. Dr. Oluwafini Awokoya, also confirmed. We have Professor Akin Abayomi, disqualified. Mrs. Barakat Bakari, disqualified. Mr. Kayode Bolaji Roberts, confirmed. Mr. Sheun Oshiemi, disqualified. Mr. Moruf Akinderu Fatai, confirmed. We have Mr. Gbenga Omotosho, that's the former Commissioner for Information in Lagos, disqualified. Engineer Lalere Odushote, disqualified. Dr. Rotimi Fashola, disqualified. Mrs. Bolaji Cecilia Dada, that's the former Commissioner for, I think, Poverty Alleviation, disqualified. Mr. Tumbosun Alake, confirmed. Dr. Dolapo Fashawe, that's the, also confirmed. Mrs. Abisola Ruth Olusoya, that's the former Commissioner for Agriculture, confirmed. Mrs. Folashade Adebisayo, that's the former Commissioner for Education in Lagos, and she has been disqualified. Mrs. Folashade Ambrose, disqualified. Dr. Olumide Oluyinka, disqualified. Mr. Yomi Oluyomi, disqualified. Mr. Sam Egube, that's the former Commissioner for Budget, disqualified. Mr. Olalekan Fatodu, disqualified. And the last person, Mrs. Sholakwe Hammond, disqualified. So we have 22 we have 17 commissioner nominees who were disqualified today. by the lawmakers. And as we speak, the reason for the disqualification has not been explained or stated. Of course, that decision was made shortly after the report of the 12-man ad hoc committee that carried out the screening exercise was presented by the chairman of the ad hoc committee, that's Honorable Fatai Mojid, that's the chief whip of the House. Shortly after the report was presented before the House, the decision was made by the lawmakers.
Interesting development, Abimbola, particularly with the disqualification of the Commissioner for Health. We're also seeing that the former Commissioner for Information and Strategy has also been dropped. We're looking forward to hear from the chairman on the committee to understand how the screening was done and the reasons for the disqualification of this quite huge number on the list. Abimbola Agbebi, you're live for us at the Lagos State House of Assembly. We're monitoring that development closely and we'll bring you more updates perhaps in the course of this program.